wake up. You can't go 2 weeks without mentioning Kendrick Lamar. For the past 3.5 months, you have not been able to go 2 weeks without mentioning his name. And then, like everybody has been saying, we finna get into college football HBCU season, and the band's gonna start bringing his name again. And then, according to
NCAA, watch is gonna be on NCAA.
Type shit.
Watch is gonna be on NCAA.
And we got a real West Coast source, like not no play shit. We got a real West Coast source that it has confirmed that a Kendrick album is coming at some point this year, probably October. And so you talking about you control the summer, the summer end. Everybody at every game playing not like us to run out to at their bands, at their pep rallies. We got Battle of the Bands with the HBCUs, homecomings, and then October the album come.
Yeah.
That's how you can control a year. And then October come, he headline Rolling Loud in March, go on a summer tour. Yeah. 2 full years, Kendrick Lamar. That's how you become the biggest rapper in the world. That's how you take down a giant. But yeah, bro, like this is, so the people talking about, bro, can you let it go? Is a song run its course? All of that bullshit, bro. Y'all couldn't have lived through Wayne Prime, through 50 Prime, through Drake Prime.
Niggas have been. This is.
I heard a Milli every day for like a year straight, damn near.
Niggas like. I vividly remember when the Carter 3 dropped out.
Like
I
was 10 years old when I remember that.
Niggas, I will forever remembering having the Carter 3 when it leaked and then having the album when it dropped. Fam, you could not go anywhere. Radio station, you could not go anywhere without hearing that shit, bro. And what's so annoying, and it's crazy because like we mentioned at the beginning how long we've been doing this show. We've been doing this show long enough that the TikTok shit wasn't a thing when we started. Now that is a major factor in how people consume music, and I always hated it from the beginning because of things like this where we want longevity, we want hip hop moments, we want like historic things for hip hop, and then as soon as you get it, niggas is like, all right, it's been 4 weeks, bro. What? Niggas used to have singles out for 9 months. Niggas used to work a single 9 months before the album.
Thank you.
And then the single be on the album too. Like that is not a normal thing.
Hold up. Let's tell them about they used to drop the single, drop a mixtape with the single on the mixtape, work the mixtape and the single for 8 months, then drop the album with the song off the mixtape and another song on the mixtape on the album. Like,
and it's gonna be on a movie soundtrack. And it's gonna be on a movie soundtrack somewhere. Like the niggas just like, all right, it's been 5 weeks. Yeah, okay. And a lot of it is a little bit of, I won't say a lot of, a little bit of it is sour grapes. Niggas is tired of Kendrick punching on Drake. For sure. I get it. Because when Bodak Yellow came out, niggas heard Bodak Yellow for 9 weeks straight. Everywhere at number 1.
Bodak Yellow almost lasted 2 summers.
Like, yeah, that shit was real.
That shit was crazy.
Niggas worried about that. Like,
because it was the first damn near like, I don't want to be wrong about this because like one thing we do well up here is stay out of women's business. But
1000%.
I think Bodak Yellow was the first like women rap anthem they had gotten like smashed. Mm-hmm. They had gotten since like Pink Print or maybe like Pink Friday maybe.
Oh,
it had been years since they had a real smash. And Cardi B. And then that shit opened up a floodgate. Cardi B, I talk a little bit about her being scared to drop albums, but she made a statement in rap.
She changed the industry.
There is not a coincidence that after Cardi B, you got Glorilla, Sexy Red, Meg Thee Stallion, Sweetie, Lotto, et cetera, et cetera. It's not a coincidence. Nope. But continue, Dr. Kendrick.
No, but you're completely right. But like the people that's like, hey, all right, I'm getting tired of this song. Well, boy, do I have news for you. Because it's not finna go nowhere.
And it shouldn't, by the way.
And even today, I think it was 2nd or 3rd on the Billboard Top 100. Still top 3. It's been 9 weeks in the top 3 or some shit like that. But it's not going anywhere. The video just dropped. It's still going to keep going up. HB season, band season, performance season, all that. And as we get closer to album time, because there is going to be an album, it's going to get brought up. And above all else, this was the biggest rap beef in the history of rap. Whether it was the best rap beef or our favorite is one thing, but just eyes on it, people on it, it is as big literally as it could get. It's no
exaggeration.
Better. Like you had all eyes on you and you dropped a smash in between that. Like that is going to be out of here for a while. But we mentioned the video. What were your like first first kind of like, reactions to it?
I think this is important that. And we started doing this the way we talk about albums or how we're watching games is like explain the moment around you consuming this, because it does change how you feel about certain things. Like if you listen to an album the first time driving through the city or driving on the beach, it changed how you feel about that album 1000%. Type shit. So, I was at this was the 4th weekend, right?
Yeah, it was on the 4th.
It was on the 4th. So it was the 4th. I was at Tyrone's house. It was the day before he left, and I was outside cooking some food. I checked my phone, and of course, my brother always gonna come through. I got a link from Ish, and I said,
at 7 on the dot.
On the dot. I said, it just dropped. He said, what? I said, the Not Like Us video. Everybody stopped everything they were doing. Like a family at Christmas.
Yeah.
And we sat around Tyrone's TV, turned the volume up to 100, and played the video. Like a listening party, like MTV Countdown Top 10. And obviously the first thing you notice, I play it on my phone. I played on my phone first. I would just watch it on my phone. And the new song come on. I said, never mind. I said, go turn the TV on. Go turn the TV on. Yeah. We gotta watch this shit the right way. We gotta do this shit the right way. And the new song come on, and I'm like, oh, is this where
he's going?
We'll get to that in a second.
Yep.
The video starts. You see Tommy the Clown, and the first couple things I noticed was obviously the love of the West Coast. 2, the push-ups in the cell block during the cell block one with the canvas facing the other way.
Yep.
My picture on the wall when you cook up. I'm in the doing push-ups. Like it's all very. I caught that immediately, and I was like, "You're a clever guy."
Yeah.
The A minor on the hopscotch, I caught immediately.
Yep.
I said, "He's a clever guy."
Yep.
I don't know if he did this on purpose, but when he was skipping on it, he skipped the 6.
Yeah.
Don't know if that was intentional, but I caught all of that. I caught that on the second or third time through. And then the things I just loved were obviously the involvement of Compton. And I said, hey, salute to the niggas that got there 20 minutes late and got cut out of the frame. And it was a little bit too far out for a nigga get in. Right. So salute to them niggas that still showed out.
Niggas just had a vibe. Like, niggas just there.
Mustard being one of the best producers in the world and not being able to dance on rhythm is hilarious.
Fucking hilarious.
Very hilarious. It reminds me of Kanye, how like Kanye never feels like he's dancing to his songs. Like, he feel like he dancing to how he feel about the song.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, like he's just expressing himself.
Type shit. But Kendrick, but Kendrick looks good. Like Kendrick looks like a superstar. Fresh cut, fits is crazy. His just
say aura.
I'll
say it for you.
Yeah. You see. No other way to put it.
Yeah.
What was it? The Ferrari when they was in?
Yeah, I think so.
The Ferrari
looked
ridiculous.
Yeah.
The little LA shit they be doing, them dances is hard. All them kids dancing is hard.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking at that shit because it's some shit you can just kind of rock out with type shit. Like I'm looking at it like, oh, yeah, I need to learn that. Like yeah, that's like, you just be in the pocket for real. Like, shit, like them Atlanta dances, you be fucking
you gotta start sweating the dance. Yeah, type shit. Like
them niggas, you make a circle and shit.
But seeing all the LA Kings out there, and that's a gang thing, so never mind. All of my niggas out in LA, the YGs, Roddy Ricch, Big Hit Boy, so forth and so on. Seeing all of them in the video was good. It just felt like a victory lap for Los Angeles.
Yeah.
It felt like a celebration for the city of Los Angeles. And it was well deserved. It felt like the cherry on top to, like you said, the biggest and best rap beef we'll ever see.
Right.
Again, we might get this 15, 20 years from now, like how I'm sure when Nas and Hov ended, they was like, yeah, this will never happen.
Right.
And it took literally 30 years for it to happen. So maybe in another 30, when we 55,
some little niggas
when we 55, finna buy NBC.
Yeah.
We 55 and finna buy NBC, maybe we'll get it then. Yeah. But like, just a complete cherry on top, a complete victory lap. Salute to the dog, man.
First of all, what you said 1,000% was some of my first takeaways, just the love of the West Coast. To give you backstory, so I was working 4th of July because I love working holidays because I don't care about no holidays. Like, unless it's like Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Who
Like,
cares about the 4th?
yeah, like I was like double paid. Like, let's go. Like, and you don't do nothing at work on holidays.
And you don't do nothing, but let's take this. I gotta give y'all a little insight. Ish has a very good job.
Oh yeah, facts. Yeah. I ain't had a box cutter with me. Like I work at home.
You ain't had no box cutter. You ain't in no retail job messing around with shoes. Yeah. So that's what we mean.
Yeah, I was working at the crib, so I was on Twitter. I was working.
Subscribe.
So it hit the Twitter streets because the images leaked early.
Yes.
When the images leaked, it hit the Reddit streets, the Twitter streets. 7:00 might be the time. Mm-hmm. So at 6:59, I'm pulling up YouTube just in case. Just in case. Mm-hmm. I click it at 7. It's at 200 views. So as soon as I click it, I haven't watched it yet. I'm sending it out to niggas. So like I said this to everybody. My first reaction to it, it felt like a championship parade. Like when your team come on.
Amazing description.
Yeah, it felt like I just whooped this nigga ass, but like y'all was rooting me on, like we did it type shit. Like we all just fried him. Like everybody was in the video, but of course from how I was looking at it, and I do want to mention it later when we talk about what's next for them. Once I got to the end, I went back, looking for all the Drake stuff. Was like, I wish you would say something, nigga. Like, say something. I dare you, nigga. Like, I dare you to get out of body. And that was my favorite little things about it was, like, the little jabs to just Drake. Like, first of all, having Drake in the video, that's all. 10 out of 10. That's what I wanted.
I forgot to mention that. That's crazy.
When I caught it first watch. I saw, like, the nigga disappear. And then I paused it because you just had to see, like, the dark lane part. Yeah.
He killed that shit.
That shit. And then you get to the end with the owl. The owl shit, the symbolism, this is probably going to go on TikTok. It's been, of course, a million takeaways from it. I know why Cagebury sings. Owls are predators, things like that. But my favorite one, which I will pair it, was when they first showed the shot. You see it from the owl's point of view. And there are no bars. And you really can't see anything between them. But when it flips around, he's in the cage. And I thought, like, my favorite description of that is, like, Drake always thought he could get to Kendrick. Like, this 10-year shit, this back and forth shit. He always thought he was within arm's reach. This is my opponent. But he never was. And in the beef, you kind of saw that. So that was my favorite part. Just the contrast between the Family Matters video and this video, like how the Family Matters, and we was talking about the Family Matters video, how the Family Matters video ends with Drake holding the ring, zooming out like it's over, nigga. I just cooked you, you're dead. And then he start to snippet with, I'm reincarnated. Man, it's so much fire shit going on in that video. They said he's wearing all white because he dropped it during the white party.
If he did that on purpose, he deserved the Nobel Peace Prize again. Whatever the fuck he got, like he deserved it again.
If I had to pick my first, let's pick our favorite moments. But if I had to pick my favorite moments to go first, gotta be him waving at that nigga. Him waving at that nigga like, yeah, I know you watch because I know you can't help yourself. Hey, nigga.
My favorite part is definitely the A minor part because it was set up so perfect because you knew they were coming in eventually.
It had to be something.
And I knew eventually we was going to get the city of Compton and everybody's showing them, but how they had them hopscotching over the hopscotch board.
Yeah.
Fuck, I just said the word. Over the hopscotch board. And I have always been very, what's the word thing? Like, I'm not trying to say attracted to, drawn to Kendrick's rhythm. Like Kendrick, he doesn't like dance like a dancer.
Right.
But he has.
Nah, he do got a good rhythm.
He got the nigga two-step. It's just a black people two-step. But it's an LA nigga two-step. So it's different. And like how he was hopscotching even like caught me just like, that's a little different rhythm. Like it's not the same like just 1-2 as everybody else type shit. But having the A minor fade into the crowd all saying A minor and shit and just working at it because they blended it perfectly. It was amazing. It was seriously, that was my favorite moment. And then the owl moment I didn't mention. I agree with you. I think that was the symbolism of it was that from his point of view, we was eye to eye. We was neck and neck. But from Kendrick's point of view, you never had a chance, dog. Yeah. You've never had a chance. You never had a chance.
Also, it's amazing we've made it this far just because this is really a testament to Kendrick's performance and how good the video is. But the Whitney part, she was cooking that shit.
That's my favorite part.
She was what am I
talking about? Yes, that's my favorite part of the video. What the fuck am I talking about?
She was smoking that shit because the images came out and I was like, okay, she's gonna be in a video. What capacity? You know, niggas on Twitter, she gonna go behind her back, da da da. She was fucking that shit up. She was going crazy.
And then the edit of the scene, like it was like,
oh, like it's supposed to be a security footage.
No, in my opinion, that felt like more so. You ever see them old timey black TV shows or the old timey black pictures?
Oh yeah,
it kind of had that tint and feel to it. That's what it meant because he said the Family Matters part right on type it. Right. So I thought that it was more so of like we've been talking about how Drake isn't really of this culture and isn't really black for real, and I thought that was just a little nod at some historic black shit that you get from that. Like that's what I got.
I thought it looked like, especially like not the first shot where they're standing together, but like where they first start dancing and playing, how the camera is super zoomed in, and then how it's like trying to kind of follow them. It's like a hidden security camera. That's what I thought it was, and that's why it's in black and white, because I thought it was supposed to look like even if you were sneaking in here, you weren't gonna see nothing anyway. Okay. That's what I like that. I like that. It's so hard, and I ain't gonna lie, it's a super flex to just like, because we know, I think she gained like 60K followers in a day.
Oh, didn't know that.
That's on some nut shit.
That's crazy.
Of like regular people, thankfully. But I feel like it's such a super cool flex for Kendrick in this situation where you do all this like stuff at my wife, my girl, my other half, or my fiance, whatever they are, and you can kind of tell she wanted some of that, like that shit ain't sitting right with her either,
like if you ever met a good woman, one thing they're not gonna play about is a nigga.
Yeah, God.
Ever met a good woman. So, like, I know you're right. Like, I don't got to guess. I know that shit so good for her. I know they have fun.
She did the third spin. I say, oh, yeah, she don't like that.
She did not like that shit. She already didn't like it. But that shit he said about her made her, like, who in the fuck? Like, really? Like, my kids gonna hear this song eventually, like, type shit.
And that's because she's not a celebrity either.
And she don't try to be.
Right.
Kendrick don't even try to be a celebrity, my nigga. Like,
shout out Dave Free. Dave Free's in the video.
Directed the video.
Kendrick and Dave Free did the Future and the Metro stands. I
didn't even catch that. You're right. They did.
Yeah, they did the Future and Metro picture. Fucking what else? Oh, the Mark cameo was hard. But did you take any? Let me kill the vibe real quick. Did you take any stock of him with at the docks with the shipping containers?
I know where you're going, and yes, but I think we should stop. but yes, okay, 100%. I do. Everything that man does is intentional.
Yeah,
I come in here and I say, like, a lot of times we be playing around, and a lot of it's some artists that you can just make up a bunch of shit. Like, if you ever go down a Kanye rabbit hole trail, them niggas, so some of them niggas be tripping. Yo. Like, a lot of Kanye is very, very intentional, about 99%, but they'll take some shit.
It be gone.
But everything with Kendrick is extremely intentional, especially if he was going to record a 5-minute video. There wasn't going to be a second wasted where he wasn't saying a message. He was not just in front of some all-white shipping containers just because it looked cool.
With black people dancing in them. That's why I think it's so hard, because
ain't no fucking fool, dog.
Because you got that one meeting, but you also have, the one that won't get us demonetized, and that is the one where it's like you're exporting black culture for OVO.
Hello.
Like that shit is so crazy.
He's cold, bro.
And the tightrope shit. That was underrated for me. That tightrope shit was, be very careful about what the fuck you saying from now on. With the clouds in the background, and like nothing is the same. It's shorty on that tightrope.
I couldn't figure out what he was saying by that, but that's a good one.
That's
a good one. I think I also want to say, DeMar DeRozan being in this video, the concert wasn't shit to me. But DeMar DeRozan being in this video does say something to me.